Something strange is happening.
What is this?
Something I didn't foresee. I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I am impressed. Any need. I am impressed. And also somewhat suspicious. Focus on us. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I was just mad in my own damn business last night. I actually had an early night last night. I was scrolling through Twitter and one of my favourite channels, Yorkie, is absolutely amazing. I love Billy. He's not my soulmate Billy, but you know, he's my Sims soulmate. I really like him. We get along quite well. He posted something about the Sims survey, saying this was the best Sims survey that he's ever seen. And I thought, Sims survey? How do I not know about this?
You know nothing.
I don't check my emails or notifications. I'm really bad at admin and stuff like that, so I was like, I've missed something here. But, like, what the f***? And I'll probably blur that word out, but I just need to swear to just talk about how I feel. I don't know why I'm grabbing my headphones, like, it's got no sound. I'm shocked and I'm excited and I just need to share it with you. So, let me stalk his profile, twitterrooney.com. It's literally here right now that Frost is doing it, but I want to give the... For recent searches, I can't. Big fat upper body head, but anyway, I want to give the shout out to Yorkie. So if you don't know who he is, he does really good Sim stuff. He's absolutely amazing at building. He's got a Sims Love Island series and it's like above and beyond. My Sims Love Island series could never. There we go. This is the best survey. Asks us the most important questions. Like, imagine if they improve so much of the game. So obviously I was like, a survey in this economy? I've already filled this out, but I'm gonna go fill it out again with you guys. So it's a Sims 4 community survey. Everybody can do it and it's potential changes. Now, I don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. I'm just letting you know now. So potential for me is a synonym for canon. No, obviously every single thing that is mentioned in this survey isn't going to be brought into real life. So not in real life in The Sims, because The Sims is a simulation.
Bruh.
Even though it's all potential, it's still really good. It should take about 7 minutes to complete and there's 11 questions. 7-Eleven sponsorship. So the first question is, overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with the December game update where we fixed a large number of bugs? I'm not gonna lie, I was neither satisfied nor dissatisfied because I couldn't really tell you any of the bugs off the top of my head. Which is a me problem. I'm willing to admit that. But then I was like, yeah, that's a pretty standard question. And then I saw this. Relationships? On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in these relationship features? And I thought, what the frick? Sims share repeated activities with preferred Sims such as brunch buddies. I mean, my first issue with that one is going to be that in the north of England, it's breakfast, dinner, tea, not breakfast, lunch, dinner. So brunch is a social construct created by Americans and Southerners. I'm willing to accept it in this game because it's all make-believe. But I was like, well, I'm very interested in that. I'm not going to lie. It's like, yeah, definitely. I mean, we can kind of already do that in game, but the fact that it's being categorized in like brunch, instead of it just being like we'll go on this dine out date and it'll mean nothing. Or inviting your sim round, there's no actual meaning there, you just be cooking them breakfast and both eating it. And then we came on to more relationship types, having new ways to define relationships, dynamics such as bromance, and I was like, obviously still taking it with a pinch of salt, you know, wouldn't be the first time that The Sims has let me down, but there's like no relationship type in The Sims 4. I'm going to put a picture on of the relationship types in The Sims 2. There was so much in The Sims 4, it's just not there for me. Obviously very interested in that one again, and then it just keeps getting better and I'm gonna have an asthma attack. Relationship tone. Relationships have short-term states such as furious with Sim X. Is this a fever dream? For me, this is what changes the gameplay up. Having actual meaningful conversations or arguments or just fucking like, if you knock a sim out, they shouldn't want to talk to you straight away, do you know what I mean? My save file, me and Lil Simsy, we had a fist fight. Lil Simsy won, I'm not gonna lie. But then she would just start chatting to me 2 seconds later and that is not how it's supposed to go. Sims outside of your household can propose marriage and ask for other relationship changes. 100%, because I love story progression and I like feeling like the rest of the world was alive, and I think that's why I was so hooked on The Sims 3. I mean, The Sims 3 still had its drawbacks because if you went to a club, no one else would really come. But the fact that the world around me was living, it wasn't just people just walking past my house all cheery. I'm looking at you, Eliza Pancakes. And then we've got relationship compatibility. Personal factors affect how well Sims get along with another. I mean, to be fair, it's 2020. We need this depth in the Sims game. This kind of thing is just, I just like it, right? I don't have any more points about that. I'm just a fan. And then shared personal history. A relationship's past impacts the present. For example, good friends who had a dramatic falling out may have had time reconnected. I don't even think I read these questions last night because I think I just read the bold title and was like, yep. But now that I'm actually going through, I'm like, this is 100% the kind of thing that is going to take this game further. I mean, not everything is going to happen, but this gives a good insight into where the Sims team are thinking about going, and I'm here for it, Henny. Gameplay, this is where the Sims 4 really falls short for me because everything just feels a little bit two-dimensional. There's no real depth there. Design and run a resort. Now, don't cancel me. I'm just going to put not interested at all because for me, it's not my kind of gameplay. However, the thing about The Sims that's really good is that so many people can play different ways. You can really like whatever you want to like, but for this one, it's just not my cup of tea. I like a nice family life in this. I've just caught myself with my nail. That's the Sims community coming through spiritually to attack me for this. But I do like a good vacation, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna change my answer to like number 5 for this one because I don't want it to go proper low down, and not that my one vote holds that much power. I own a second home. I'm not really interested on it that much. The only thing I could think about using it for is in terms of like a vacation home. However, it could be good for family gameplay because a lot of people are from divorced families. For example, for a dad to own 2 houses and there's 2 different families in the 2 houses, then you can equally spend the time between the 2 instead of just having to just live with one family. So yeah, no, I think I'd like that. I think that could definitely improve gameplay. Going and outing, 10 out of 10 interested. I love out like that. Maybe not mountain climbing. I'm not an active gal. Define your Sims lifestyle. Choose your Sims activity level, social preference. 10 out of 10. Sims 4 seasons includes no activities such as skating in an ice rink and playing in the snow. Cool.
Pardon the pun.
This is all basically like how much do I feel about these. Downhill skiing, not interested at all. I don't know, I can't relate to that. Ice fishing, not really interested at all. Snowshoeing, I've never even heard of it. Snowmobiling, not really because I'm kind of thinking about snowmobiling will kind of be the same as jet skiing in the water. Mountain climbing though, I'd like to see my Sims climb that mountain. Miley Cyrus, am I right? Sledding, 100% 10 out of 10 because sledding for me just takes me back to being a kid. Cross country skiing. I thought cross country was running. Skiing's not my thing. Snowboarding. Now I've played my fair share of SSX. So yes, and ice skating on a pond. Now that would be cute. Trades. 100% interested. Skills. I think we've got quite a lot of skills. However, I would like to see like hobbies and stuff. Aspirations. Yeah, but I'd like to see more diversified. Offload careers I am interested in because I quite like to send my Sims away. It gives me a bit of a break. Active careers. I'm gonna go for like a 4. No, I'm gonna go for a 1 because I'm not interested. But home-based careers, I don't think I play them that much because I find them quite overwhelming. But I would love to see a return to like the babysitting career. Lot types, not interested at all. And lot traits, I don't know, maybe lot types, maybe. A kid's playground. This is one that I actually spent quite a while deliberating over last night. Which previous expansion packs or game packs would you like to receive a bit of extra polish? I really thought about this one long and hard, and I picked Seasons because Seasons for me is a brilliant pack. It's just missing the festival system from The Sims 3. Now, for me, it doesn't really influence gameplay much apart from the big day, so that's like 1 day a season. I loved in The Sims 3 seasons when it started to get a little bit autumnal and you'd wrap up warm and you're out there and go to the festivals and there'd be like tickets you could win and everything. I loved that. So I think Seasons could do with a bit more polishing around that. Also, I picked Parenthood. There's not enough family gameplay there. Toddlers need to be involved more. Elders need to be involved. All the life states apart from young adult and adult. I'm sick of young adult and adult. And then the third one, I really struggled to pick which one I should go with. But I decided to go with Island Living because I feel like Island Living had a lot of features about it. I was really impressed with it at first and I really liked it, but then the more I played with it, the more I was like, there's a lot of features here that haven't been fully fleshed out. And then what improvements would make it easier for you to create the Sims that you want? When you make a Sim and create a Sim, you do all of the makeup for the everyday, and then you've got to do it for every other category. And now especially that we've got hot and cold weather, it just makes create Sim really boring for me and really tedious. Popularity contest, who is your favourite? Tragic Clown, 100%. Valagoth, 100%. Unsavory, I don't know, I do like Unsavory Christian, but also Agnes Crumblebottom. Oh, baby G, baby G. All right, what brands would you like the Sims to collaborate with? IKEA. Say it louder for the people in the back. IKEA. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you overall with The Sims 4? Now, I'm not going to lie, I love the Sims franchise and I love the Sims 4, but I do find myself somewhat dissatisfied with the Sims 4, and I feel kind of guilty saying that because I think, because I love the franchise so much, I don't want to be saying that. I want the Sims 4 to be the best that it can be, but I am dissatisfied with it. I don't think it's an awful game. I just think that some features that made the previous games so good for me just are really lacking in the Sims 4. Oh, I feel bad. Feels bad, man. I'm going to leave the... Oh, I'm gonna leave this camera on the front so the rag and bone man can come pick it up if it doesn't start focusing on me soon. There we go. No, it's out again. I swear to God, you're going on the drive. You're going on the drive. Just while we're waiting for it to focus, I remember the first time I heard the rag and bone man. Because I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but where I live, this man just drives around in a van and goes, rag bone. I had no clue what was happening. The final question, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with The Sims 4? There's just a lot further that The Sims 4 could and should have went, especially in terms of traits, actual gameplay. Build mode and Create Sim are really good. Like, I think that they're the best that we've had, but the actual gameplay is so stripped back. The relationships between Sims are so stripped back. There's no depth there at all. Nothing really there for families. It's basically a young adult millennial simulator. That's not the kind of game I want to play, because my life's a young adult millennial simulator. I don't want to act that out in Sims, because I'm not going to lie to you, it's a bit depressing in this economy. I've felt this way with The Sims 4 since it came out, but also it's quite hard to go back to The Sims 3, because The Sims 3 is also missing things that The Sims 4's got and that I really like about The Sims 4. So I don't think that it's a bad game. I just think that there is a lot of potential for it to improve. That survey that I've just took, even though I know every single thing won't be implemented into that, the fact that this is what's being put out and like being asked, and that we're getting a glimpse into the goals of the Sims team in the future, it's actually like made me really excited, and it's filled me with a lot of hope. For the past year I've been thinking like, I just can't wait for The Sims 5. But if the gameplay gets leveled up like this, Henny, I'm here to stay. That is everything I have for you today. I'm very excited. The link for the survey will be down in the description. Also the link to Yorkie's channel will be down in the description, so you should definitely check him out. And that is it. I'm excited, lads. I'm really excited and I'm hopeful, and it feels good to be feeling this way instead of being like, I'm disappointed, you know? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want in the game. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one. I've also started streaming on Twitch again, twitch.tv/Plumbella if you want to go follow me there. And bye guys.